What is the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you're all well. Today's video, quick one, asked to do an update on SKILLZ stock. So again, just to bring everybody up to speed on it, I'll share the link to the previous SKILLZ video. We were in on this 25%, I think, off memory, sort of rise, happy days, and we'll put up the stock here. We can have a look. We got in sort of around here, picked up roughly that kind of trade, lovely jubbly. Everyone was a winner. Then I did the video at 12.58. which everybody hated. Don't understand why people hate great insight like this. 12.58, guys, was the sell price, all in that video. You can see it for evidence. We sold, and even from the lows, you would have saved yourself 40%, but even to current price, you've saved yourself 30%. I don't want to hold bags like that. It just doesn't excite me. I don't like taking losses, so we protect ourselves. Just so everyone knows, if a stock falls 30%, you need it to go up like 50%. And this is the kind of thing that I'm sharing in my Discord. I've shared this and with other graphs, but just so people know, when a stock falls 30%, you need it to go up 43%. A lot of people don't understand that. If stock falls 50, you need it to go up 100% to get your money back. So I've always said in this channel, the way I look at it is stocks take the stairs going up, but they take the elevator going down, i.e. when it goes down fast, it goes down hard, but it slowly goes back up. And that's what you got to remember. We don't want to take losses. You don't want to take the losses. See the yodel and all that. I'm all for it, depending on the stock. But certain stocks, you want to be in, you want to be out. You don't want to be holding the bag. And that's exactly what we've done. We've saved ourselves 30%, and then someone went to me, what's happening? What's going on? Is SKILLZ, should I be holding for longer? And I'm going, you should have sold. But anyway, let's have a look at the SKILLZ stock.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.
What's the crack, everyone? Okay, so let's just straight off the bat. So we've seen here, it's down 30% since we sold. It became a buy on the charts at the 7th of December, but we know, looking at the other elements of this here, it wasn't a strong buy, so I had no intentions of opening up the position. Anyone that has my course will know this isn't ideal, and needless to say, it's went to a sell. But Friday was a bloodbath. We can see here a hell of a lot of beatings down. We talked about in the video yesterday, you know, some of the good picks that we picked last week. Ross JF from the course commented, some great calls, Tesla, Visa, MasterCard, all ones that we were 7+% up on last week, including the likes of PayPal, which was like 3%. We pick winners. We pick ones that are based on momentum. We don't want to be holding stocks and just taking poundings. Who wants to lose money? Isn't the game all about making money? That's what I prefer to do. So it's up to yourselves, hold on and all that, but let's have a look at some of the news that's come out about SKILLZ. Maybe there's fundamental reasons to be holding SKILLZ. SKILLZ stock slides on 300 million debt sale. Stumbled Thursday, and the mobile games developer announced is selling 300 million worth of corporate debt. So it doesn't dilute the shares, but investors weren't thrilled about it. The bond snails sent the price lower, and it's over 50% down on the year to date. And we just even look at the Yahoo chart, which is just sums it up perfectly. It's down 54.25% of that, and 30% of that has come this last month alone. So not good on the SKILLZ chart. The outlook is brutal, but it is brutal out there full stop. Now on the week it's up 12%. As I said, it did have a good run, and I have it on my watch list because of the momentum. When SKILLZ gets going, it will get going. But let's have a look at some of the positives. So potential, there's been rumors of the buyout, there's been rumors of other companies stepping in and taking it over, and I can see that happening. It's interesting, and that's something where if you're swinging in and out of, you could potentially miss. If that gets announced, the stock goes to the moon. Fair enough, you can potentially miss that rise. I'm okay with that because it is what it is, but that's potentially a reason to hold it. SKILLZ is forecasting 389 million in 2021 revenue, and if that number is exceeded without topping prior rates of cash burn, that could give investors reasons to cheer. And if we just look at the types of price targets out there, we covered this in our previous video. There is high price targets of $25, $18 and $12, and even with the average price here, we're looking at about 112 upside. But there's a lot of stocks out there that have this kind of upside, and in my opinion, potentially better, safer stocks. For example, a Teladoc, okay, not as high, but a 70% upside to that, and I believe that is a far better stock, especially in the current climate. So there's a lot of beaten down stocks, there's a lot of great value out there. You have to tread carefully. SKILLZ has a nice ecosystem. I like the way that they do it, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be completely bearish on SKILLZ. What I'm trying to say is, do I think that there's more downside? Very much so. We drew these lines before and we showed levels of support. And when I'm looking at this level now, I'd be going, right, okay. You know, is it likely to fall much lower? Depending on what happens on Wednesday with the Fed meeting, yes, there could be a lot of downside, but not just for Skills. For a lot of stocks, that's just the reality of what we're going through right now. So tread carefully. Would I be opening a position in Skills right now? No, I wouldn't be. And that's just the truth. It's not even so much about the stock. It's about the charts. It's about the market uncertainty. It's about generally the market in growth stocks as a whole. It's getting pounded. You know, it is not on its own. This is not a video about, I hate Skills. Skills is a sell. I'm not bearish on it. I really don't care enough about Skills in a positive way or a negative way. I'm just saying charts-wise, it's not good. But when it goes, it goes. And you can see here, you know, if you had a bot on this green candlestick, you know, you could have 25% in a day. That's what I love about Skills. I love the fact that Skills has this high swing momentum. You know, if we bought this buy here, you know, based on the course, where would we be? 51% up, 14th of May to the 14th of June. In a month, 450%. That's why I like Skills. That's why it's on my watch list. You best believe I'll be back and I'll be telling you when Skills become a buy. Because when it becomes a buy, you want to be in on Skills because it rides hard. Look, I hope that helps, Josh. I know you wanted me to do an update on the video. It's probably not what you want to hear, but if you're thinking about topping up, definitely hold back. Sit back, relax. Do I think Skills in and around $8 is a steal? I do think long term, yeah, I think it's a good price. However, do you need to buy now? No, you can ride it out. You can just sit it out. This level is a reasonable level of support. We've seen that 773. If you're getting it under $8, yeah, you can probably fill your boat. And again, just so you know, giving you as a freebie, people that don't have the course, if you are a holder and a long-term holder, see this, just look at even the RSI. This is where you buy. Let's just pull this up. This is where you buy. See when it's down here? Buy. 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 Not here. You buy around these levels. You buy when it's oversold. That's where you top up if I was a long-term holder in my long-term positions. The likes of Coal Minerals, ones that any given day to think you shoot up 100%, you're waiting on big catalysts, fundamental news. I hold them and I top up around these levels because when the news drops, you want to be there for the whole ride. Skills, potentially a wee bit of that could happen, but I'm okay with that. It's so volatile, I'd rather just wait for confirmation on Skills. It's just not one that I'm personally passionate about. Look, listen, that's the video. Please like, subscribe, help me grow the channel. If you want to hear more about Skills, I'll be back telling you about Skills once it becomes a buy. So you might as well hit the subscribe button and the alert button. Stay up to date with that, guys. Because even if you are a long-term Skills holder, time your next buy. When it becomes a buy, when I'm jumping in, you could top up then and really get yourself out of a sticky position on this. And if you're interested in the course, check out the link. And if you're interested in the Discord even potentially, or just how to find stocks, I do a very reasonable introduction course, which gives you an idea of how to find stocks and it gives you access to the Discord for $18 or something. So it's ridiculous. So yeah, check that out. Catch you in the next video. Enjoy your day. Peace. And yes, this polo neck, jury's out. The wife bought it for me. Yeah, I'm at that stage now where the wife buys me clothes, you know, so yeah.
Yeah.
Peace.
Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence.